Today, we'll be breaking down 5 ways you can invest in your 20s. Now, you don't have to put money into all of them, but if you choose just 2 or 3 and keep putting money into them, your wealth can grow quickly. But before we get started, do me a quick favor and hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy learning more about how to financially secure your life and aim to grow your wealth. S&P 500 index funds and stocks. Since 1926, the S&P 500 index has given an average annual rate of return of 10%. As an example, if you put $10,000 in safe certificates of deposits, or CDs, with an average annual rate of return of 2% when you're 25 years old, you would have $22,080 when you're 65 years old. But if you invest the same $10,000 at age 25 in the S&P 500 index funds that return an average of 10% per year, you'll have $452,592 by the time you're 65. That's more than 20 times as much as you would have if you had put the same amount of money into CDs. Remember, you should have enough money in an emergency fund to pay for your living costs for at least 3 months. That gives you a little extra money in case you lose your job or have a lot of unexpected costs. A second benefit of having an emergency fund is that it will keep you from selling your investments in case an emergency happens and you need funds quickly. But if you invest in S&P 500 index funds, you should know that the 10% per year figure is an average over more than 90 years. It's gone up and down a lot. For instance, you might lose one year and then win the next year, but on average, when you zoom out, you'll get a 10% yearly return. Stocks can also be a great investment, and in today's world, you do not have to buy a whole stock or a whole ETF. You can buy a fractional share if you want to be more involved in your investments, but cannot afford a lot of stock. This is when you buy a small amount of a stock for a small amount of its full price. For example, if you want to buy Netflix shares but don't have $500 to buy one share, you can buy more than one share. Instead, you can invest $20 and buy a small amount of that one share. Even if you only have a small number of shares, you still own a piece of the company. Real estate. One way you can invest into real estate is by buying a REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. With a REIT, you can own a portfolio of commercial real estate. You can invest in a REIT with as little as a few dollars, which is another big plus. A REIT does not need to be actively managed like an investment property as well. REITs are also a great way to diversify your overall investment portfolio. You can invest in real estate investment trusts through platforms like Fundrise, Robinhood, and Streetwise. Robo-advisors. We've already talked about how to invest in stocks with the S&P 500 index funds or commercial property with REITs. But if you don't know how to invest or don't feel comfortable doing it on your own, you can always use a robo-advisor, which is an online platform for investing that takes care of everything for you. It involves making your portfolio and then taking care of it in the future. They can even reinvest dividends, rebalance your portfolio on a regular basis, and offer different tax strategies to keep your taxable investment gains as low as possible. A robo-advisor can be used for both taxable investment accounts and retirement accounts, especially IRAs. Best of all, you don't have to do anything. All you must do is put money into your account, and the robo-advisor will take care of everything else. Most of the time, they put their money into a mix of stocks and bonds. Starting a side hustle. Starting a side hustle is one of the best investments a young person can make. Not only will it open their eyes to different ways to making money outside of the traditional 9-to-5 route, but it can allow you to make more money without limitations. What I mean is, say you get paid $15 an hour. Even if you worked all 24 hours in the day, which no one is doing, the most you can make is $360 that day. Where if you were selling t-shirts online, there's no limit. You can sell as many t-shirts as you want and can. The money that you then make from your side hustle can be used to invest into the stock market and or buy you a REIT. Rental property. Owning a rental property gives you the chance to build up a lot of equity over time while also bringing in cash flow. This happens when you buy a property and rent it out to tenants. These tenants will pay you rent, which can be used to cover your mortgage and then some, all while the property value can be increasing. In today's world, you can buy a rental property with as little as 3% down, live in one room, and rent the other rooms out. This is known as house hacking, which can be a great way to build wealth while living rent-free. That's it for today's video. We hope our tips help you get a better grasp on the world of finance, investing, and money. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed our video. We hope to see you soon in our next video.